Alright, welcome back. We're going to do my training session here with GitGud Racing with Marion. I think I got about 4 minutes before he jumps in here. So I'm going to give you a couple run-bys to kind of get you to see where I am and kind of to see where I'm at when we're done with him in the half hour. It's only a 30-minute session. I got a couple questions to ask him. I lost the damn steering wheel, so I don't know if I'm going to be any help to him today. But at least he'll be able to see really the inputs in my wheel and in my feet. So I'm not sure here.
Hey man, you here?
Yes, sir.
I just saw your message now. Sorry.
No, you're good.
I was on busy on Discord and didn't get the message, unfortunately.
Nope, you're good.
So, what car are you trying right now?
Right now I'm in the Mustang. Because
okay. The one that you're having trouble rotating.
No, that's the car I can rotate, but it feels like a block, but I can rotate it. So an Audi, the Audi and a Porsche I feel real comfortable in, but I can't seem to feel like I can rotate it like the P217. The P217, I almost look like, not a professional, but I look like I kind of know what the hell I'm doing. And these GT3s, I am so lost. So what we did last time has really, really helped. My time is almost 2 seconds slower in the Mustang than it is in the Audi and the Porsche. But I'm learning the feeling of the rotation. But when I lose the Mustang, it's gone. You know what I'm saying? So it's a different it's just a different feel.
I see.
It's just a different feel.
Yeah. I think our biggest gain, because let me tell you something, once you're fast in something, you're fast in everything. So there will be a degree of difference, but once someone is fast, it's not just a single car, they're fast all across the board, and there will be some differences between cars, obviously, but there will be like a smaller one. So what I would advise now for this session, let's go with something that you're feeling confident. I want to see you with more confidence on track and try to attack it a bit harder.
Okay, so let me jump out of here then.
Yeah. And we can always focus on on cars like we're not yet.
Closed out.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think this is gonna be the best for us. Obviously, if you really want to go with the other car, it's not a problem.
I was just worrying about the rotation, and then I was like, I don't know honestly, like if I should learn in the GR86. Where the hell am I here, Porsche? Right here. Yep. Okay. So I'm feeling more confident in the Porsche, but I'm still about a half second faster in the Audi for some odd reason, and no one gets it, so I don't know. But anyway, we'll go with this.
Okay, man. Okay. So since last time, were you able to push more entry speed in while still getting the rotation?
Yeah, but I can't do it. So I don't know how to explain it. Like the biggest thing was the trail braking, really slowing down the corner is really helpful. But like when I got into the P217 is where all that really kind of clicked. And then I tried to put it into the GT3 and I can't. But the Mustang, I can to rotate. So I've been watching a lot of your videos on like almost everything, especially like the trail braking and like the comfort. Like everybody has a driving style and kind of like understanding that, and like so that's kind of what I'm trying to figure out what my driving style is and try to adapt to that. But also,
that's smart.
And but I was like, I don't know. But anyway, so I was like, well, let me just try to figure this out. And GT3s I just like because everybody does it, and it's like a car. Honestly, like it's your car you wish you could always drive. So Anyway,
Yeah, it's the most close to what we're driving.
it really is.
Anyways.
Right. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but okay, let's see here.
Okay, Gabe. Let's give it a good go, buddy.
So I tried to help you out here, but I lost the steering wheel on you. So I put this thing on here so you can see my footwork. But I don't know where the hell the steering wheel went for you.
Okay. This will be a bit trickier then, but
yeah, I don't know where it went, so I don't know. You want to find it? I don't know, like.
We can enable it like from graphics. You want to do that now?
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Because like everything else is here, but I don't know where the hell the wheel went. So I don't know if it's the app.
So let's go to graphics. Option, graphic, and here exactly instead of height, show steering wheel.
Okay, you want to show? Okay, just that one. Okay.
Yes.
I was gonna show you the. I meant the foot pedal. You know what the.
I know what I mean. Yeah, but this is actually easier for me, and you will disable it because you see, I will see your hands. The hands doesn't appear. Okay, put the hands as well. Okay. Put the hands as well, because I can see the knuckles of and I can understand how much you're returning. So instead of show steering wheel, show driver arms. Yeah. Obviously, you will disable it after the session. Yeah. All good, buddy. All good. So give me a good outlap. A good outlap is an outlap in which the car doesn't slide too much. We don't want to spike the temps.
Okay.
So take it nice and easy. Really focus on the rotation. Really focus on feeling that the car rotates more. The more we hold the brakes, the more the car rotates. The moment that we release the brakes, the moment that the car loses rotation. Okay, good.
I did it wrong. I should have stayed in second. Hang on first.
No worries. Go on.
I'm trying not to have the tires squeal. I put butt kickers on my. I put a butt kicker on my pedals. You know, just in between them. And so now I'm trying to learn the where it's acceptable. So I just put them on like yesterday morning, or something like okay.
Okay.
And I've been doing a lot of the GT4s at Carlos Pace. So this is a little different. I think I should stay fourth there.
Okay, good. Let's do one more. Pushing.
26, 24, 3, 6. That last lap that you ran there, that was really nice.
scared there for some reason. I don't know why.
All good? Okay, let's take a quick break after we finish this lap.
26.034.
That's terrible.
And doggone
Okay,
good lap
when I
right there.
emailed you or when I messaged you last week, I was doing 23.5s. So
The same track conditions?
yes,
The
well,
same temperature?
I think so. Yeah, 78 degrees.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So like I had it, but like I said, I've been bouncing around and doing a lot of GT4s at Carlos Pace. So and then I jumped into the
Yeah.
Mustang and did that. So I'm a little more. I just didn't
A
want
bit
to
more
waste.
rusty.
Yeah,
Yes.
I didn't want to waste our time with me crashing, so I tried to take it a little more safer.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still good. I was able to see some things that will be helpful for us moving forward. So I'm sharing now my screen, and I want to show you something. Let me know whenever you can see my screen. I will take your last lap, and want to show you a couple of things. So, are you able to see my screen?
Yep. Right now I can. Yep.
Oh, okay, perfect. So I want to show you something. This happens, and we'll take a look at the brake again. So notice this brake shape for this corner. Now let me open a note so I can make it a bit easier for you. Sketch, where is it? Here. Okay, good. Let me take my tablet real quick. So this is what happens right now. This happens to a couple of corners. You notice here that you go hard on the brakes, then you release a lot, then you reapply, then you release, reapply. These jumps, what you're doing here, they're too big, as in we're going from a high to a low, which is, this difference is way too big.
Okay.
So if you're looking in the next corner as well, you will see the same pattern. So even though those corners are really different, like this is a downhill corner, a bit of camber here, and then you're going like this, you'll see that you're braking almost the same in this one. Look at the shape. You see? This shape and this shape?
Okay.
You see?
Yeah.
So
It needs
we're
to be
into
stairs.
something here.
Yeah, it needs to be
Yeah.
stairs. Yeah.
We're into something here. So this we'll see. This will be a bit of a theme. Let me show you. There's one more corner where you do this here to a certain degree. Look, and I think in the next one too. Here, let me check. No, this is okay. This is okay. Okay, good. So there's a bit of a pattern going on. What happens is this. So we'll try to fix the root cause. Second, this is unplugged. Give me 1 minute. I'm gonna plug this thing in. Okay, good. All right. So let's fix this. What happens is that you're braking a bit too hard initially here, which is a bit too much. You instantly realize you have to drop, but then it's impossible to drop to the perfect range, so you will reapply again, and this kind of shape will be present in your driving. To fix this, it's a bit trickier, but the main root cause is this big pressure initially. It's again braking just a bit too hard on entry, but you see it evolved now into a stage that, because initially what you were doing was this. So this is what we have now, okay? This is what we have now. But 2 weeks ago or 1 week ago, what we had was, let me do it with green. What we had was this. Something like this. You see? So you reduce the brake force, because right now you're going hard initially, but then you're dropping it here. So you reduced it, but it's still the initial peak, it's a bit too high. You see? And to fix this, you have to force yourself to do a more like a straight line braking in those corners. You have to force yourself to do this. You see?
Mm-hmm.
You have to focus on this. You have to focus on initially braking a bit softer and holding it for longer. You're trail braking better, but your trail brake just gets cut short. Let me show you. So let's see the beginning of the lap because it was very obvious. This is one of the corners where it's very obvious. Look, you're braking, dropped, 0. You see how quickly it dropped, like right now? So you are on the brakes, gone. Like right now, 0. Then you reapply it a bit, and then you go on throttle. So instead of having this shape, like this, here, with this drop, it's better to brake later. So if you notice here, I will draw on top of it almost. I will just draw a bit here. So instead of braking at this point here, you will brake a lot later, but you will hold it for longer and you will still be on the brakes, something like this. And then you go on throttle. We're carrying too less speed. And what happens is this. You're braking initially hard and early, and your brain and you realize this at a subconscious level because the car feels slow. At this point, you realize, oh shoot, the car is going a bit too slow.
Yeah.
So you drop the brakes completely. But dropping the brakes to like this will lose your rotation. So what generally happens, you will either go earlier on throttle or you will understeer. This is the big sign of understeer. You're like not doing anything with the car for this duration up until here. This is too much. So you will see if you look at the track guide from here, people are generally connecting their brake and throttle shape earlier. So they try to make this time less, instead of being this to be smaller. You see, but it's impossible to do it if your initial touch is very hard. So what I would try to do in those corners is spin the car on purpose under braking. We'll go now on track and we'll try to carry more speed and trail brake in lower percentages so that the car will spin into these corners. It's what you need, in my opinion, to get a glimpse of what the real speed in a corner should be like. Because let's go with these scenarios for a while. Let's say you keep trying this corner and you're spinning and spinning and spinning, but you're going very quick. We're going very, very quick. At some point, you will get it right. At some point, it will happen. At some point, everything, the planets will be aligned, and you will get that perfect line here. You see, it happens for all of us when we're really pushing. And when you do that, you realize, oh, damn, man, I was able to take this corner with this speed. And the next lap you're trying to take it safer, it will feel like you're a sitting duck here. Because in your brain, you will make that connection that, oh, this corner I can carry like 10 extra kph here. It's very subtle, but it happens all the time with drivers. Whenever you get that confirmation that you can carry a lot more speed that you're carrying right now into this corner, whenever you take it normally, like with a bit less speed, then it will instantly be like a red flag for you. Like for example, for me, I'm not even driving, and I feel the car is too slow around here. You see, that's because just because I took this corner with more speed, and I know what the like closer to the limit speed is here.
Mm-hmm.
So our approach will be this. We'll go here and we'll try to brake a bit softer again everywhere, but we'll focus on the trail brake. So we'll brake softer, but for longer. So really squeezing those brakes. Okay?
So I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna brake later, softer, and longer.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Okay. So change everything about it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all
Let's
I gotta
try
do.
this. This
Okay.
corner will be a very good example to try it. A very good example. Because here, I noticed you were... I don't remember if I really pointed out here, because I think we focus more on those medium to high speed corners, though this is a bit lowish to medium. But I noticed this as well in the first session. I just thought that you'll gain more if we focus on the others first. And speaking of the others, let's quickly go there and we'll go on track. This is much better than before. This is an improvement. the previous one was not that big an improvement, but maybe it was just a slap. So this shape around here, the braking was still too much in this one.
Okay.
Let's see the other ones. This one was an improvement as well. Look, more trail braking, softer on the brakes. This was good. So I think there's definitely a glimpse of improvement here. It's definitely a thing that because you didn't race, you're a bit rusty. But let's try to push it even more. Okay.
Okay.
Let's try to do it. I think you have everything you need to do it, man. It's just like at this point, I think it's just like a mental roadblock, to be honest. Because you need to be more confident with pushing more speed into the corner. I will stop streaming and I will get back to you. Okay. Let's go. So what I want in this outlap, let's try braking. You can brake earlier because it's the cold tires lap, but soft and hold it for longer. I just want to squeeze everything out of those brakes. Yeah, like really exaggerate the braking.
I didn't touch anything, so we went up from like, what was it, 22 to 35? You know, in the kilograms.
Ah, okay. The brake. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
We did that, yeah, because I was going through the roof on it. Remember, I was going 0 to 100.
Yeah.
So we jumped it from 22, I think, to 35, so I haven't touched that at all. So, but I know you talked about it. Like sometimes you might have to up your brake pressure as you move on or get better. So I was like, well, that was something else I was going to ask you about.
If you're comfortable with this, you can increase it with like just a bit more.
Okay.
Like an increment, like.
You're good.
Yeah, like an increment like we did last time, and see how you feel with that. Okay, long trail braking, bleeding of the brakes, and now, okay. So hear me out. We're gonna do this instead. Okay. I want you to do this. You're doing very good. So what I want now is you doing this bleeding of the brakes, and when you go on throttle, make sure that you don't drop the throttle. So you will go 0-100 on the throttle without too many correction. That's because you're squeezing the brakes to get a rotation, okay? So you will focus both on the brake initially in the corner, but then when you go on throttle, make sure you don't drop the throttle. Like keep it pinned, okay? If you can't keep it pinned, it just means that we didn't trail enough. Because those two, the throttle on the exit, the accelerator, so the gas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you will trail brake, do your longer trail brake, and then you will notice when you go on power, it will be like a straight line going up. You won't modulate it too much, because you will get the rotation of the trail brake. These two things are intertwined, so it's better to address them at the same time.
Oh, sorry, I was like focusing on the line and I was like, hey.
No worries. And now when you go on gas, it's 0-100. Same here. No modulation under throttle. Brake, rotate, gas. 0-100.
Oh, you want me to go straight up? I'm still feathering it, right?
No, it's good.
Okay.
But you're not going up and down. That's the important part. Good. 0-100. Same here. No modulation. Good job. Same here. Good. One more lap like this, man. Very, very good. The trail brake looks solid as well. Okay, here we might need to modulate a bit. Yeah, that was a good correction. Okay, keep going. Focus on the throttle, man. You're doing a good job.
31.355.
A bit of modulation.
Oh.
No worries. You were up 3/10 instantly just by going like this. What feels to you probably slower.
Yes, yeah.
But it's faster because you're gaining on exits. Carry on. A bit too much on the modulation part, so next lap a bit more upward. Keep it pinned, good job. Good job, good job. That's good. Okay, man. One more lap like this.
26.729.
Look at the exit. Look at the exit. You see, you were minus 4/10 because of that spin, and you gained 4/10 into this corner. Yeah, no, this is the recipe for you. Okay, keep focus on this. Focus on the throttle. Cut more. Good. You see, more than almost a second, and you spun, almost spun. There. There you go, man. There you go. Let's talk a bit. Let's finish the lap. Let's talk a bit.
25.23.
Terrible.
Those are the lap times we need, man.
So, with this technique, I'm sure you will cut 1 more second. Right now, it's worse than your previous. But what have we learned? So let me give you like a little homework. You will stay with this. You will see you will gain time 100%. So let's focus more on the throttle. This works way better for you. Way better. The moment that you start focusing on the throttle, your brake looked a lot better. You never brake more than 80. Never in the laps that you did. You just brake softer and for longer, and you keep that weight on the nose of the car. You never drop the brakes too early. The only reason you had problems with the throttle were moments in which you apexed a bit too early, so you turned a bit too early into the corner. That's why I said at some point cut a bit more. But this will work for you. The next practice that you will do, no matter the car, no matter the track, I want you to focus on one simple thing. On the exit of the corner, to go 0-100% throttle in the shortest amount of time. There are some corners where the mechanical grip will be a bit lower, and in those corners we can't really stamp on the throttle. You see, you really have to modulate a bit in those corners. But the important thing, don't go up and down with the throttle. Don't dance with the throttle going up, down, up, down, up, down. It takes forever to reach and hold 100%. You will do the fundamentals right. You will just brake, trail brake in a lower percentage, hold it for longer, and then connect your brake and your throttle in such a way that the throttle will go straight up. Okay? If you stay with this, and trust me, this looks a lot better. You will feel slower. It feels like you're going slower, but you'll have more grip because the car is not all over the place. Whenever you go up and down on the throttle, and whenever you're dropping the brakes too quickly and you're not connecting the brake and the throttle properly, then the tire, the surface level of the tire, the surface temperature will just increase. The car will slide a bit, and you will have less grip. Like imagine you have like minus 20 horsepower when you're doing that. Whereas when you're driving smoother, you just have more horsepower, you have more grip. So even though the car might feel like you're not pushing it, this will build a good habit, because whenever you will try to push it more, you will still want to have a good exit with the accelerator going like 0-100. So stay with this for the moment. Keep me posted with how it goes, and we take it to the next level from here. Because I think this will work for you, and that obviously if you do it very quickly and you feel like, okay, I already in a way master this, I already know this, and you feel like you squeezed everything that you take out of it, I will just write you on Discord and give you like a new homework. But this is gonna be first. Like the next homework can be break later and softer. But for now, if you just connect the inputs like this, I think you'll be flying, man. I think you will get into those lap times that you were doing previously, but it will feel consistent and effortlessly.
Okay. So you do want me 100% on the throttle coming out?
Yeah,
Okay, because I've been
without
beating my
taking it too
brain and
much.
not doing that. Okay, because I kind of tried to get out of that going 0 to 100, so whatever. Okay, so I'll go back to it. Okay.
On the
Everything.
throttle, I mean.
Right, yeah,
On the
yeah, because
throttle.
usually I was 100% on the brake, 100% on the thing, so I tried to back it up almost like, so, up, down. Yeah,
No.
yeah. Okay, all right.
No. On the throttle, you should always go up. Always go up. If you catch yourself pushing the throttle and then having to lift and then pushing it again, then that's not a good corner. That's
Okay.
not a good corner. Okay.
Okay, okay. Perfect.
Yeah, and the braking that you did now, it's important. There are a lot of time to be gained on entry, but it's gonna be like probably what you did last week was a glimpse of what's possible. But if you want to get to that level even better and do it consistently without crashing, this is the way. What we did today. This is the way, because you will have the balance of the car in control. You will have the platform in control whenever you're holding the brakes like that, and whenever you're not doing corrections with the throttle. Because imagine if you go with the throttle up and then you drop it down, what happens with the car? You push a bit of weight whenever
Right.
you push it back when you push the throttle, but when you do that small lift, the weight goes to the front end of the car, and then you push it again. Like it's like you're moving the weight of the car back, front, left, and right, and obviously the car will have less grip. The car has to be like the platform of the car has like it everything. Like being fast is all about how you shift this weight. You see how you move it in the effortlessly way for the car. In some corners you have to push it, you have to force it, but even that force of the weight has to be done gracefully. So this is something that we will have to work on, but this is gonna be a good step in for you going forward, like blending those inputs, like what you did in those couple of laps.
Okay.
Yeah.
And don't worry about brake bias, right? Because it's completely backwards to me. Like, I feel like when I do it, it works backwards. So I never, all I do is run the fixed series, and then I just leave everything is and say iRacing knows more than I do.
I would recommend with the brake bias this. If you find that the car doesn't rotate, move it to the rears. That's it.
Okay. That's negative, correct? So if it's like the Audi, I
Correct.
think is at 60, I want to drop it down to like 59 or 58.
Exactly. And
Okay.
you can do like a 2% difference. Like if the car doesn't rotate, go 2% to the rear, so negative. If the car over rotates, like if the car spins a lot, increase the brake bias. That's the simplest way to
Okay.
put it to work.
Perfect. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then just go, and then whenever I feel like, hey, I'm doing whatever, let you know again.
Yeah, let me know, man. I want to know.
Okay. And then you want to do a half hour again? You want to do an hour?
We'll see based on what you say, okay?
Okay.
We'll see how this works. We'll see
Okay.
how this works. I want us to be efficient with our time. So
Yeah.
if we don't need 1 hour, why use 1 hour? Okay. So we'll see.
Okay. All right. Appreciate you.
Okay, man. I appreciate you as well.
Okay.
Keep
Thank you.
pushing, man. Keep
Okay.
pushing.
Thank you.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye. Okay. All right. So that was that. Man, did you feel like you're good, and then you're not?